Alright, so I've had these G80 style snake eye headlights on my F80 for about 7 months now. It's kind of funny because it's been a kind of hit or miss online on social media. A lot of people either really like them or a lot of people actually really hate them. A lot of very strong opinions online when I posted these, but in my opinion, I actually really like them. So I already know what this car looks like with the snake eyes already, so I kind of want to switch it up a little bit and see what this car looks like with a different style. So this is kind of the last look with the snake eyes. Pretty cool because we could run the yellow DRLs, but we flicker the high beams 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. We got white. Oh, that's so awesome. It's so cool how you can just switch it on the fly. Alright, we're back at the home garage. Yeah, we're back on the driveway, man. I really enjoyed working on the driveway. I think it was the last video when we did the brake pads on this thing. Oh, this is very different. Something different than, you know, working at the shop. It's actually a very beautiful day today here in San Diego, so why not kind of take in the beautiful weather, work outside, you know, in the sun. Yeah, it's kind of a vibe. It's different, switching it up. A lot of you guys enjoyed last video too when I, you know, worked on the vet outside on the driveway. I don't know, it's, you know, kind of more relatable. I feel like a lot of you guys do that as well at home, so it's a nice little switch up on the channel. But yeah, it's time, man. Take the front wheels off, take the front bumper off. Last time with the snake eyes. Comment down below if you're gonna miss these headlights. I definitely am, but I'm very excited for the new ones right here. Shout out to bags. It just makes my life so much easier with getting this car off of the ground. Probably my favorite investment in every one of the cars I do bags to. Cool thing with these cars, it actually splits in two. So there's like a back piece for the fender liner and then there's a front piece, so you can just take off like the front half. And now, as you can see the bolts for the headlight. Easy access. All right, bumper is almost off. On each side there are 2 8mm, one right here and then one back there. That separates the bumper from the fender. So yeah, 2 on each side. Let's take care of that. As you can see, it's starting to separate. That's exactly what we want. Now, as you can see, it's completely separate from the fender. This is one of those things, like the very first time I did this, you know, taking the bumper off on the F80, you know, when I did the headlights, when I've done like a couple front lips, it took me like 2 hours to take it off. But now it's funny because I could literally do this in probably like 10 minutes if I wasn't filming. Kind of those things with working on cars, dude. Like the more you work on cars, faster things get and the more comfortable you get. The first time, you know, taking apart, you know, the Mustang was the same thing. Now I could do it in the blink of an eye. Same thing with the Corvette. Now that I did the brakes, I could do the brakes probably in like 10 minutes. Same with the M3, so on and so forth. So I encourage you guys, if you guys are scared, worried to work on your car, it's always gonna be like that the first time. But the second time is always easier. The third time is even easier. Fourth time, so on and so forth. So get out there and work on your cars, guys. We need more people that work on their car themselves, the DIY style. Alright, so to remove the headlight, I got here, what is this, a T30? This one right here. There's actually supposed to be one back there. That one got cross-threaded when I was taking it off, so I never put it back. You don't really need it. As you can see, it's pretty secure. Those 2 in the back, and then on top, there's just one right here, and I think that's it. Alright, y'all, first look of the new headlights from the boys over at MidwestBimmerSupply. Massive shout out to them for sending these out. Not only are they icons but they are the tricolor ones. So they actually change color. I believe I got the white, the yellow, and then the red. So cool. Just like the snake eyes, you can change the colors. You guys have been asking for this for so long. I feel like I've been always getting the message in the comments of saying, Chris, I really want to see your M3 with some icons. Here they are, man. Massive shout out to MidwestBimmerSupply for helping out in making this happen. But that's enough yapping, bro. Let's go and put the new icons on the F80. Let's see what they look like. I'm so freaking excited for these. All right, how are we looking? Icons. I know it looks funny because without the bumper and snake eyes. All right, I'm gonna turn them on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed they work. Oh snap. So as you can see right here on top of the headlight, so it has pretty much instructions on how to do the different colors. For white, flash the high beams 4 times. For yellow, flash it 5 times. And for red, flash it 6 times. Let's try yellow. Flash it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see it. Oh snap. Yo. That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, dude, seeing this already. The bumper's not even on the car, but it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look amazing. So I got the F80 all put together, the bumper on, everything. As you can see, we're in a different spot, and I came here to show you guys the final product. You guys are ready to see the M3 with the new Icon style headlights on it. Check it out. So much different. Definitely like a more mature style. Can't go wrong, bro. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. It's honestly gonna be a tough choice. I don't know which one I like better, either the snake eyes or the icons, but they're definitely 2 different styles. This is more a mature vibe. Like I said before, OEM plus. Let's go see what the white looks like. If I remember, it's 4 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Got the white DRLs on. So clean. Now let's see what the red DRLs look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these go crazy. I don't know, bro, these are crazy. We're definitely not gonna be rolling around with the red DRLs on the street. That'll definitely get me pulled over ASAP here in California. It's low-key cool to have for, like, you know, a photo shoot. It's cool that we got some red DRLs. I think majority of the time I'm gonna be running the yellow DRLs just simply because it looks so aggressive. I don't know, seeing the yellow DRLs like in your rearview mirror looks so cool. Comment down below, which out of the 3 colors would you rock the most? And also, do you guys prefer these or the snake eyes? I can already see it. You guys are gonna love these headlights. Beautiful Friday. I just got off of work about a couple hours ago. But yeah, we are actually headed to the golf range. Just follow me on Instagram. You guys know that I'm kind of in my like era of learning how to play golf. I've literally been going like once every 2 days. Literally every other day I've been linking up with my detailer guy. We've been just like hitting the range. It's just this weird thing with golf. Like, long story short, I'm a very fast learner. But with golf, it's kind of like taking longer than usual. I think it's really like the challenge behind golf. I don't know, I really like the challenge, and it's like pushing myself. It's such a mental sport. Like football, you can just pick up a football and like learn how to throw it in like 10 minutes. Baseball, pick up the ball, throw it, catch it. With golf, it's like form, it's so weird. Like, it's such a mental game. There's so many like fundamentals that go into like swinging a golf club. So I don't know, man, it's a lot. It's a huge mental game, and I'm like here for it. My golf era right now, I'm just like learning, trying to master like my form. I know it'll take time, but it's such a cool process that I've been enjoying. I want to talk about like my past couple videos you guys saw about just kind of like where my mental state is at the moment with, you know, YouTube, and just like, I guess you could say some of the struggles that you have being like a content creator, you know, just dealing with, you know, competition, the pressure to just like work, not getting like caught behind on like social media. There's so many things with like doing social media. It's a lot, man. It's very stressful at times, and I've been kind of going through that mentally. If you guys didn't see that video, be sure to check it out. I pretty much like talk about majority of this stuff, what's going on in my head. But I've been kind of taking like this past week or so, kind of reflecting on everything. And one thing I do appreciate is a lot of you guys reached out to me like through Instagram messages, you know, in the comment section on YouTube, and even like acquaintances and like friends in like real life that I've met, you know, in the car scene. I've been reaching out, and it's honestly like very special. I just want to say thank you guys. It means the world. I can see that you guys like care about like my mental state. Us as guys don't really talk about this often, you know what I mean? Kind of one of those things that we just kind of like hide inside and just like deal with it, you know, like be a man about it. I just decided to share it because, you know, we're all human. We all go through different seasons in life. Sometimes we're very happy, sometimes we're very negative. So I feel like it's okay, you know what I mean? It's okay to like share your feelings. That's one thing I've been trying to learn, especially in my relationship. Like, I'm still learning that too, just like sharing, expressing my feelings. I've been kind of like learning that lately. And yeah, I've just been like kind of soaking in all the advice that I've been getting and like all the feedback. I don't really want to yap too much, but I've been kind of like tapping into like my spiritual side. I am a Christian, you know, I don't really talk about it much. I've been a Christian for like 10 to 15 years. Throughout like YouTube and stuff, you kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect, and times you kind of get caught up in, you know, the rat race, you know, work, and you kind of just like push, you know, that stuff aside, you know, like spiritually, you know what I mean? I've been kind of like trying to tap in more spiritually. There's days where I won't be tapped in, you know, like it's been a while since I've prayed, or like a lot of the times, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like I get caught up in just like the material side of things, you know, like focusing just too much on cars, like cars this, cars that, and like at the end of the day, like yes, this stuff is cool. Cars are the reason why, you know, like, you know, this channel is here, you know what I mean? At the same time, it definitely can get unhealthy, especially in my life where it's like cars quite entirely like just take up my whole mindset. It's like cars, and then obviously cars are like expensive, so financially it kind of just gets me thinking about money and like, oh, I gotta make more money to get cool cars and cool parts, and it's like a never-ending cycle, if you guys can see what I mean. The material world definitely consumes my mind a lot, so I've been kind of just trying to like take a step back, kind of live life, and just acknowledge that, hey, like material things are not everything. I've been trying to like kind of change that gear in my head just so it's more healthier, you know what I mean? I don't know, I feel like when you're just constantly working and like putting this pressure on yourself to like do so many things, I feel like life can just like flash by in an instant, and just you'll be like, yo, what the heck, like a year has gone by and what even happened? You know, I don't know, I've been just trying to live a little bit more, experiencing new hobbies. As you can see, you know, we're golfing now. It's like 8-minute clip. Oh my gosh, I don't want to like talk too long, but yeah, that's what's been going on lately. Back at the golf range, we're here with my boy Jabron. Brought the Mustang today. It's time for another sesh. On the previous clips, I was in the M3. That was actually yesterday, so I went to the range yesterday, back the next day. I didn't get to film yesterday. We're back again. Yes, was this our 4th time going this week?
Bro, probably.
I feel like the 4th
like
time.
Almost
it's crazy.
every day we're going.
We got the good spot this time. Damn, we got all the way at the end. Usually I really don't like filming here at the range because it's just so like, I don't know, there's like people everywhere, but I think we got a good spot this time at the very end. As I'm familiar, this is the Stadium Golf Range in Mission Valley, like San Diego. We're here all week, honestly. It's Saturday, yeah, it's Saturday today, sunset, all the vibes right now. Got you guys mic'd up, got you guys on my hat. Yeah, usually I just like to like swing without the ball, just to kind of like get a feel. I go straight towards the ball, I'm gonna freaking start missing and stuff. Like I always gotta like just practice my swing. But I feel like my form has been getting better. I haven't really been vlogging, honestly, like the past range sessions that we've done. Honestly, like I've been working on my form and it feels so much better. I feel like this past week I've just got it down so good. Just been trying to get better each time, literally. Alright, let's try it out. It was terrible. I can't see the ball, dude. It's like that time during sunset where I can't see the ball like in the sky. I don't know, something just so satisfying about golf. I just love so much. Ah, damn it. Oh, what the heck was that? That hurt. So yeah, like the half swing, I typically just do like this, like that. Try to make contact. I would do just a lot of like swinging without the ball, like not even like trying to swing hard like this, just off to the side, and I'll just go to the ball and like try to do the same thing. Like not even swinging hard. I thought that helps. Yeah, try just going like back, like halfway, arm straight. It's kind of funny, like whenever I film these like golf sessions towards the beginning when I first get there, like my swing kind of just looks a little like off and like rusty, but then obviously once I get like towards the end, that's just when I get like more comfortable. It looks so much better. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that little golf segment. Be on the lookout for more because here I got my own set. I actually bought my friend's set. So shout out to Jabron for selling me his old set of clubs. It's kind of a vibe. I could just put it in the back of the Corvette or whichever car we take. But yeah, kind of just having a little chill Sunday, editing in the garage. Typically don't do this, but the weather is freaking beautiful today. Clear skies, and I was like, you know what? Let's just edit in the garage, because why not? But yeah, any of you boys that are into golf or have been golfing for a while, comment down below some tips, some tricks on my form, on my swing, anything that you guys notice that is off, feel free to comment down below. Like I said, I'm trying to learn and get my form better, so any pointers I will gladly take to help my swing. It's kind of been my thing now. I've just been watching Instagram reels and nonstop on form and swing and techniques, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. New headlights on the M3. I guess I'll just show you guys again. Looks amazing, dude. I feel like it just changed up the whole vibe. Very mature, especially with like the chrome. I feel like the polish on the wheels definitely matches kind of like the accents on the headlights. So again, massive shout out to MidwestBimmerSupply for sending these out. If you guys want these same ones, hit that link down below. And yeah, massive shout out to them again. Got the M3 looking right. And I know it's been a while since we've done stuff to the Mustang, but there's actually gonna be some stuff coming soon for this thing that kind of pertains with today's video topic, so I'm excited for that as well. It's gonna be a nice little change for the Mustang. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys for everything, all the support, all the comments, likes, and advice for, you know, the stuff that's been happening on lately. Smash the like button if you guys have been enjoying these chill vlogs lately. Appreciate, love you guys so much. Hope y'all have a good one today. Make it a good one, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.